So boys, if you played Brookhaven before, you'll know the game has so many creepy secrets. But of all these secrets, which ones are the scariest? Maybe you think it's the abandoned doll in the log cabin, or even this movie of Mr. Brookhaven. But what if I told you I've tested secrets that are way scarier? From spawning players into your house, to ghosts hiding in the basement, I've tested hundreds of scary Brookhaven secrets you don't know about. So today, I put together a compilation of every single one for you guys to enjoy. Well boys, it's literally so dark outside right now, and it's 3 AM, which is the scariest time of the day, so I figured that this is the perfect chance to test out some scary Brookhaven TikToks. Now the first one that I have today says, do not try this in Brookhaven, and apparently boys, we're gonna learn how to spawn that thing inside of a house, and that just looks so scary. So the first step of this one is to spawn that house, and go inside to look for anything creepy. Well boys, before we can do that, I need to get rid of my big premium house here, so I'll click this button to remove it and go to a house plot so I can make the same house. Now boys, if I look at the video again, he walks inside and I can see like a creepy clown in there. Alright, so I guess I'll go inside the house, and boys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything there, so I think we're safe. So then he clicks on that painting of a clown, and boys, I'm not gonna lie, I've never really thought of this painting as being a clown before. I mean, it's just a bunch of random rectangles, but I'll click on it and see what the next step is. So then he goes to the master bedroom and sits on the toilet. Alright, that is a little bit weird, but we'll enter the master bedroom and sit on the toilet so I can see what the next step is. So then he clicks a secret button and types a code into Brookhaven. Well boys, you didn't know, this part of the wall opens up when you sit on the toilet, so we can click this secret button and type this code into the game. So then he checks the creepy cameras, and apparently boys, when we check the cameras, that thing is gonna spawn into the game, and that just looks so creepy. Alright, so I guess I'll check the cameras, and okay, I don't see anything yet. There's nothing in my living room, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything except for me in the bathroom. But if I look at the video again, it spawns in the living room, runs up the stairs, and jump scares him to the end of the video. Alright, but listen boys, when I check the cameras, there's literally nothing inside the house. So honestly bro, I think that this secret is fake, and that's just his friend in the game. But this next secret looks even scarier, because this one says, I found a new secret in Brookhaven, and boys, there's like a scared emoji beside the house. So let's follow all the steps and see if this one scares me. So the first step is to go to a house plot and make that house. So boys, go to a random house plot, click on it, and spawn this house into the game. And if I look at the video again, some guy pulls up and he said, don't go in there, the house is haunted. Wait a minute bro, you're telling me that this Brookhaven house is haunted when it's literally like the brightest and most innocent house in all of Brookhaven? He's probably lying. But then he goes inside, and wait a minute boys, do you see that thing? Bro, listen, there was something inside of that window right there, and I'm not even capping. If I look at the video again, oh my gosh, there's something looking at him. But boys, luckily I think we're safe right now because I don't see anything. So then he grabs a flashlight and goes to the basement. Well, luckily for me boys, I literally always have my flashlight equipped, so I can just head to the basement and see what the next step is. So then he jumps through the wall, and apparently boys, when we jump into that secret room, that thing is gonna be waiting for us in there. Okay, listen boys, I'm a little bit scared right now, but we've come all this way, so I'm gonna jump inside the furnace, and I think we're safe bro. I don't see anything inside of here, and if I look at the video again, it chases after him, and honestly boys, I think that's just his friend in the game. So this one is fake, but the next secret could be real because this one says how to spawn a ghost into Brookhaven, and I guess for this secret, we're gonna find out whatever that thing is bro, and that just looks so intriguing and kind of scary. So let's see what the first step is. So he joins a private server and sets the time to 3 AM. Well, luckily for me boys, I'm in a private server right now, so I have access to all these controls, and I'll just click this to change the time to 3 AM, and let's see what the next step is. So then she goes to the secret room in the mountain and turns both of those switches to green. So boys, run to this part of the mountain, enter the agency base, and turn both of these switches to green. So then I need to make sure that code appears, and boys, when I look over there, we have a perfect match bro. Now she goes to a house plot and makes that yellow mansion. Well boys, we got a lucky number 19, and I'll make this house, which honestly has so many secrets inside of it, so I can see what the next step is. Then she goes to the secret room downstairs and types a code into the game. Well boys, I'm sure you all know this, but if you go to the library and click this button, we can enter this secret room, and I'll type the code into the game so I can see what the next step is. So then she turns off all the lights in the house. Well boys, I'll start with this one down here, make sure that I get the ones in the bathrooms, and finally this light here, and let's see what she does next. Then she goes to the hospital and clicks on that note. So boys, we'll head on down to the hospital, place a ladder down here so I can enter the abandoned room and click on this note. Then she goes to the library and grabs that red book. So boys, if you didn't know, after you click the note, you can jump into this bookshelf and grab a secret red book. Then she spawns Mr. Brookhaven into the game and goes back to the secret room. So boys, if we head to the museum, equip the red book and place it here, we can spawn the ghost of Mr. Brookhaven into the game, but there's still more to the secret. So we'll head back to this house, go to the library, and apparently boys, when we re-enter the secret room, there's gonna be something terrifying down there. Okay, listen boys, we've done all those steps, so I'm gonna click this button, creep downstairs to the secret room, and okay, I don't see anything down here yet. There's nothing behind this pillar, so honestly boys, I think that this secret is fake once again, and that's just our friend in the game or something. But the next secret has to be real, because this one says, do not try this alone, very scary. And I guess for this secret, we're gonna learn how to spawn that thing into a house, and once again, this one looks super creepy, so hopefully it works. But the first I was gonna plot number 24 and make that creepy house. So boys, we'll head to plot number 24, which is kind of oddly specific, and then we'll make this house, which once again, literally isn't creepy at all, bro. But then she changes the house color to black and types some code in as the house sign. Oh my gosh boys, this secret sounds so ridiculous, but let's change the house color to black and click this so we can type this as the house sign. Then she goes to the town hall and turns one of the switches on. So we'll go to the town hall, enter this and says city and power, and this was the switch that he clicked in the video. Then bro, I need to turn those switches to green again. Oh my gosh boys, is this one even real? But I'll turn both these switches to green again, and apparently now we need to go back to the house and lock the doors and close the blinds. Well boys, here we are at the supposed creepy house, where I'll open the house controls and click this to lock my doors and close my blinds. Then she turns off all the lights and presses E to sleep. So we'll start with this light here, get the one in the garage, I can't forget the bathrooms again, and then finally, I'll click this light here so I can press E on the bed to sleep. And now, apparently when we check the cameras, that thing is gonna run inside of our house. And boys, this is giving me flashbacks to the first secret we did, bro. But I guess I'll check the creepy cameras. And bro, so far, I don't see anything inside of my house. Just an empty house, all the lights turned off. And if I look at the video again, that thing runs inside the house and jump scares at the end of the video. Well, there's nothing coming into my house. So anyways, boys, today I was just chilling when someone messaged me on Discord and said, yo bro, I just found 4 of the creepiest Brookhaven secrets, and I have an idea for you. Now this was a little weird, but I responded and said, okay, well what are these secrets, and what is your idea? Well boys, he messaged me back and said, record a video of you trying out all 4 secrets, and if you can do them without getting scared, I'll give you 1,000 Robux. But there's just one catch. Now I was curious, so I messaged him back and said, okay bro, that sounds easy. It's only Brookhaven, so what's the catch? Well, he responded and said, you'll have to do all 4 of these secrets at 3 in the morning, and if you scream or cry or get scared, you lose and send me 1,000 Robux. Well boys, I messaged him back and said, you're on. There's no way that I'm losing, and Brookhaven won't scare me. So boys, with that settled, I just set my alarm for 3 AM, and I'm gonna be testing out 4 of the scariest Brookhaven secrets. Will I get scared? Just how creepy can these secrets be? Watch to find out. Oh boys, I am so tired right now. I did not want to do this, but it's 3 AM and we have a challenge to complete. So the first secret says, I found a new secret in Brookhaven, and there is like a scared emoji beside the house. I mean boys, this one probably isn't gonna scare me, so let's see what the first step is. So he goes to a house plot and then picks that house. Okay, well firstly, I need to get rid of my house over there, so I'll click this to remove it, and let's go back to another house plot so we can make this house here, which is the same one he did in the video. Now for the next step, wait a minute bro, who's that? He said don't go in there, the house is haunted. Wait a minute bro, you're telling me that this super cute and innocent Brookhaven house is haunted? Bro, there's no way that's real. I mean, it's so bright in here, and there's these like cute lights everywhere, bro. There's nothing scary about this house at all. But then he goes inside, and do you guys see that thing in the window? Bro, I swear, there was something creepy in this window right here. And if I look at the video again, there it is, bro. But boys, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything creepy in my window at all. But for the next step, he grabs a flashlight and goes to the basement. Well, luckily for me, boys, I always have my flashlight equipped, so I can just head downstairs to the basement and see what the next step is. And wait a minute, boys, there's that thing again. But bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see it anywhere inside of this room, so maybe that's his friend in the game. But then he jumps into that part of the wall, and oh my gosh, there it is again. Alright, listen guys, so apparently all I need to do is jump into this thing here, and that thing is gonna be waiting for us inside the room. Alright, well here goes nothing, boys. I'm jumping inside, and okay, I think we're safe, bro, because I don't see that thing anywhere down here. And boys, that secret didn't scare me at all, but this next one looks even creepier because it says, never try this secret, danger. And apparently this secret is gonna show us how to spawn that thing inside of Brookhaven. Okay, listen boys, if this one actually works, works, then I might just get scared and lose the challenge. But the first step is to find a house plot and make the creepy white house. Alright, well let's go to the house teleporter and do number 24 this time, and then spawn the creepy white house into the game. But boys, once again, there's nothing creepy about this house at all. Like, this one is even cuter and brighter than the last one, and there's no way that this is gonna scare me, bro. But for the next step, he goes inside and locks his doors and closes his blinds. So boys, I'll just head inside, go to the house controls so I can lock my doors and close my blinds. But then he turns off all the lights and sleeps in the bed. Okay, bro, that is a bit creepy, so I'll start with this light and then turn the rest of them off so I can head to the bed and press E to sleep. So then he types a code into the game and checks the creepy cameras. So this was the code that he wrote, and apparently, boys, when I check the cameras, that thing is gonna run inside of our house. Okay, bro, I might just be a little bit scared right now, but I'm gonna check the cameras. Okay, I don't see anything yet. There's nobody running inside of my house, and all I can see is myself laying on the bed there. But boys, if I look at the video again, it runs inside his living room and jump scares him at the end of the video. But bro, I don't see anything anywhere, and honestly, boys, I think that this secret is fake. But I can't say the same for this next scary secret, which says, I just found a new hint in Brookhaven, and this one has this sad emoji beside the house. Well boys, so far we're 2 for 2 without getting scared, so maybe this will be the one that makes me scream or cry. But let's see what the first step is. So he goes to a house plot and picks the castle. So I'll just head to this one here and click this to spawn the castle into the game. So then he walks to the second floor and goes into that bedroom. Okay, well boys, I'm not gonna lie, the castle is honestly a bit creepy. I mean, it has these narrow hallways and a super scary dungeon in the basement. But let's go inside, go to the second floor, and enter this bedroom. So then he walks to the wall and he sees a secret painting. Oh my gosh, boys. Okay, so I'm gonna go to this part of the wall and there it is. That's a pretty creepy secret painting. But if I look at it closely, this is the exact same painting that's hanging in the museum. But then he clicks on it and goes to the kitchen. Alright, so I'll click the painting and that just makes such a scary sound. Okay, but I gotta keep it together. I can't get scared, so I'll head downstairs and go to the kitchen. So then he jumps up and clicks on a note up there. Okay, boys, so I jump up here. There's the note, and I'll let you guys read it if you want to, but I'm gonna click on it and see what the next step is. So then he goes to the basement and clicks on a part of a wall to reveal a secret key. Okay, listen boys, we're going to the scariest part of the castle, and bro, I'm just gonna creep down these stairs, enter this room, and if I hover my mouse on the wall like this, I can click this to reveal a secret key. So then he goes to the library and jumps up there with the key in his hand. Okay bro, get me out of this basement. I'm gonna jump into this part of the library, and oh my gosh boys, did you see that? I think lightning just struck or something. But then apparently another creepy note is spawned into the game, and if I look on the table, boys, there it is. But then he jumps up again, all of the lights turn off, and another scary note spawns on the table. Okay, listen bro, I got the key in my hand, I'm gonna jump up here, and oh my gosh, okay, that was kind of scary, but I'm keeping it together, and if I look on the table, boys, there's another scary note. Well boys, this was probably the scariest secret we've done yet, but I think the last one might just be the creepiest one, because this one says, scary secrets in Brookhaven. And well boys, this one better be scary because I've barely gotten scared yet. So the first step was to find an empty plot and spawn the bakery house. Alright, so I'll click this house plot here and spawn the bakery into the game. But boys, it's literally the bakery, bro. I mean, what could be so scary about this one? Like, look at all of these sweet treats, and there's no way that this one is gonna scare me because I'm getting that 1,000 Robux. But then he goes upstairs and grabs a ladder. So I'll just head up the stairs, boys, and I'll click this to grab a ladder, and let's see what he does next. So then he places the ladder and enters a scary secret room. Wait a minute, boys, I had no idea that existed. So I think he put the ladder down like right here, and let's try jumping up. And okay, boys, this is obviously not the right spot, but if I look at the video again, I swear, bro, that's literally exactly where he put the ladder. So let's try it one more time. I'll put it here, and boys, okay, I found it. So it's this part of the ceiling here, and if I jump up, we just entered this secret room, and it has these papers on the table, and it looks like the safe is up here too. And wait a minute, boys, what is that thing? Okay, nah, boys, I am on here, bro. I'm in it. I'm scared, bro. And bro, it's chasing after me. Okay, I need to go, boys. Get me out of this bakery right now. And boys, look, it's falling behind me right now. Okay, I'm in it, boys. I'm so scared right now. I need my mommy. Oh my gosh, okay, guys, I need to run. Go. Bro, look at that thing right down the street. That is so scary. Please don't see me. Okay, and bro, look, it looks like it just ran past me. But boys, that means we just lost the challenge. And I admit it, bro, I kind of got scared of that thing. So I'm gonna have to message my friend on Discord and say, bro, I couldn't complete all 4 secrets without getting scared. So that means I owe you 1,000 Robux. But we should do this again sometime. And my friend messaged me back and said, I knew you'd get scared, Sleepy. I specifically picked the 4 scary secrets and left the scary scariest one for last. Brookhaven is a game with thousands of secrets, but there's also many fake ones. Well, today I got a message from my little sister that said, "Hey Sleepy, I just found the scariest Brookhaven secrets, but I'm too afraid to try them myself." And then she sent me a link. Well boys, when I clicked on this link, I noticed something was off. These scary secrets look completely fake. So I messaged my little sister back and said, "I don't think these secrets are real. The reason that they're so scary is because they're probably fake, but I'll still try them out anyway." Well boys, with that settled, I'm going over 4 of the scariest fake Brookhaven secrets. From spawning a player into your house to catching a ghost on camera, will any of them actually work? Well boys, it's the middle of the night right now, so I figured that this is the perfect time to test out some scary Brookhaven secrets. Now the first one that I have today says, "Never try the secret, danger." And apparently boys, this secret is gonna show us how to spawn that thing into Brookhaven, and that just looks so scary. So let's follow all the steps and see if we get scared. So the first step is to find an empty house plot and make the creepy white house. Well boys, before I can do that, I'll need to get rid of my house here. So I'll click this to remove it, and let's go to a house plot so we can make the creepy white house. Now boys, I just wanted to say, I've never really thought of this house as being creepy before. I mean, it's the aesthetic white house, and it's so bright and innocent in here, so I wonder what could be so scary about it. But then he goes inside and locks his doors and closes his blinds. So boys, I'll just head inside here, open up my house controls, and click this to lock my doors and close my blinds. So then he turns off all the lights and sleeps on the bed. Well boys, I'll just start with this light here, get the one in the garage, the bathrooms, and finally this light here, so I can press E on the bed to sleep. So then he types a cheat code into the game and looks at the creepy cameras. So this was the code that he wrote into the game, and apparently boys, when I check the creepy cameras, we're gonna see that thing run inside of the house. So I guess I'll just click the cameras here boys, and okay, I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything inside the house boys, and if I look at the video again, it runs into his house, goes to the living room, and jump scares him at the end of the video. Okay, listen boys, if I check the cameras again, nothing is inside of my house, and all I can see is myself laying on the bed there. Well boys, as I expected, this secret is definitely fake, but our next one is even scarier because this one says, "New scary secret," and I have no idea what that thing could be. I mean, it definitely looks a little bit creepy, but the first step of this one is to find an empty house plot and make the creepy house. Well boys, this house honestly is a bit creepy. It's the darkest house in Brookhaven, and it's always given me a really creepy vibe. But then she goes to the hospital and clicks on that note. So I'll head to the hospital, place a ladder down here so I can enter the abandoned room and click on this note. So then she goes to the library to grab that red book. Well boys, let's enter the library and jump into this bookshelf so we can click this red book and see what the next step is. So then she goes back to the house and enters that secret room. So I'll head back to the house, and I'm sure you guys know, if you fall into this part of the floor, you can enter this super secret room. So then she grabs the book and sits on one of the chairs. So I'll equip the book here boys, and I'll sit in this chair, and apparently a code should spawn into Brookhaven, and if I look over there boys, there's a weird code, and I wonder what this could mean. But then for the next step, she enters the agency base and clicks on another secret code. Well boys, if I enter the agency base and take a right, I can see the secret code right there, and it looks like a match to the one in the video. So I'll just click on it and let's see what the next step is. So then I need to go back to the house and re-enter the secret room. So I'll click this to teleport back to the house, and apparently boys, when we re-enter that secret room, that thing is gonna be waiting for us down there, and that just looks so scary. But listen guys, we've come all this way, so it only makes sense that I enter the secret room, and if I turn around, I think we're safe. Okay, thank God bro, because if I saw that thing, I would get so scared boys. This secret was completely fake, and our next one could be real because this one says how to spawn a ghost in Brookhaven, and I guess we're gonna find out whatever that is, and this one could be real and it might actually scare me. But the first I have to join a private server and set the time to 3 AM. Well, luckily for me boys, I'm already in a private server, so I have access to all of these weather controls, and I'll click this to set the time to 3 AM. So then she goes to the secret room in the mountain and turns both of those switches to green. So once again, we'll enter this room and turn both of these switches to green. So then I need to make sure that code appears, and if I look over there boys, we have a perfect match. So then I need to go to any house plot and make that mysterious house. So boys, let's go find an empty plot and spawn this orange mansion, which is a house that has so many secrets. So then she goes to the secret room downstairs upstairs and types "come see me 3 a.m. in the chat. Okay, bro, that is a little bit weird, but if we head downstairs to the library and click this button here, we can slide open the bookshelf and enter this super secret room. So then I type the command in and turn off all the lights. So I just type the code in, and now I'll click this once more so I can turn off all the lights. And then she goes to the hospital and clicks on that note. So once again, we'll go to the hospital and click this note, which is literally used for like every secret in the game. And then we need to go to the library and grab the red book again. So I'll just click this real quick and let's see what the next step is. Then she spawns Mr. Brookhaven into the game and goes back to the secret room. So if you guys didn't know, if you equip the red book and put it here, we can spawn the ghost of Mr. Brookhaven into the game. But now let's head back to our house, go to the library, and apparently, boys, we're gonna see that thing waiting for us in the basement, and that just looks so creepy. Okay, so I'm gonna open this, creep down the stairs, and boys, I don't see anything. Maybe there's something behind that pillar, but okay, I think we're safe because I don't see that thing anywhere. And once again, boys, this secret was completely fake, but our next one could be real because it says scary Brookhaven secrets you didn't know. And boys, this video literally has 103,000 likes, so this could be the first one that actually works. So the first step is spawn a scooter and go to the graveyard. Okay, bro, let's be real. This is the only time that I'm ever spawning this scooter into the game, but I'll hop on it and drive it down to the cemetery so I can see what the next step is. So then she jumps into that gravestone, and apparently there's a secret passage to a house. Boys, I thought that this one was gonna be real, but this is the fakest secret I've ever seen, bro, because there's nothing in this gravestone, and that was the last secret my little sister sent me, so we can confirm that literally every single one was fake. And I'm gonna message her on Discord and say, okay, little sister, I just tried out all of your secrets, and I'm gonna make you watch the video to see how many of them are real, but they were pretty scary, and I think that this is gonna be a good video. And my little sister sent me a voice message that says,
okay, big brother.
Well, boys, it's literally the middle of the night right now, so I figured that this is the perfect chance to test out some scary Brookhaven secrets. Now, this first one that I have today says, never try the secret, danger. And apparently, boys, we're gonna learn how to spawn that thing into Brookhaven, and that just looks so scary. But the first step of this one is to find an empty house plot and make the creepy white house. Well, boys, before we can do that, I need to get rid of my house here, so I'll click this button to remove it, and then click this to go to an empty house plot and make the creepy white house. Now, boys, I just wanted to say, I've never really thought of this house as being creepy before, because boys, this is like the brightest and cutest Brookhaven house, and it's so innocent looking, so I wonder what could be so creepy about it. But then he goes inside and locks his doors and closes his blinds. Well, boys, I'll run inside the house, open up the controls, and click this to lock my doors and close my blinds. So then he turns off all the lights and sleeps. So boys, I'll start with this light here, then the one in the garage, I can't forget the ones in the bathrooms, and finally this light here, so I can press E on the bed to sleep. So then he types a code into the game and checks the creepy cameras. Alright, that is a little bit sus. So this was the code they wrote into the game, and apparently, boys, when we check the creepy cameras, that thing is gonna run inside of her house, and that looks so scary. So boys, I guess I'll click the creepy cameras, and I don't see anything yet. I mean, there's nothing inside of my house, and all I can see is myself laying on the bed there. But if I look at the video again, it runs inside of his house, goes to the kitchen, and then jump scares him. Alright, listen, boys. I'm gonna check the creepy cameras one more time, and once again, there's nothing inside of my house. So honestly, boys, I think that this secret is fake, but our next secret looks even scarier because this one says how to find a ghost in a house, and I guess we're gonna find out whatever that thing is, bro. So let's see what the first step is and see if this one works. So the first step of this one is to make the greenhouse and then go to the upstairs. Alright, well, once again, boys, I'm gonna click this button here, so I go to a house plot, make the greenhouse, and then go to the upstairs so I can see what the next step is. So then she goes into that room and places a ladder down there. So she went into this room here, boys, and then I guess she went into her bag, grabbed a ladder, and placed it down like right there. So I'll just put it right here, and let's see what the next step is. So then she jumps into the ceiling, and wait, is that supposed to be the ghost? Bro, that doesn't look scary at all. Alright, boys, let's jump up here into the ceiling, and bro, I think that this is the ghost. I mean, bro, that is not a ghost at all, boys, but there is this weird triangle up here too, and if I look at the video, that's the thing she was showing off at the start. So anyways, boys, this secret wasn't very scary, but I can't say the same for the next one, which says new scary secret. And boys, I wonder what that thing is, because that looks pretty creepy. But the first step of this one is to find an empty house plot and make the creepy house. Well, boys, this house honestly is pretty creepy. I mean, it's super dark in here, and it just gives me a really creepy vibe. But then she goes goes to the hospital and clicks on that note. So boys, I'll head on down to the hospital, place a ladder down here so I can enter the abandoned room and click on this note. So then she grabs that red book and goes back to the house. Well boys, if you didn't know, if you jump into this part of the library, there's a secret red book that we can click, and let's go back to the creepy house. So then she enters the secret room and sits on one of the chairs. So boys, I'm sure you already know this, but if you fall into this part of the floor, we can enter this crazy secret area. But now I'll click the red book and sit in this chair. And now apparently a code will spawn in. And if I look over there boys, that's the same code as the video, and I wonder what this could mean. But then she enters the agency base and clicks on another scary code. So we'll get out of this house, enter the agency base, and if I take a right here, that's the same secret code as the one in the video. So boys, let's click on it and let's see what the next step is. So then she goes back to the house and re-enters the secret room. Well boys, I'll click this to teleport back. We'll go up the stairs, and apparently boys, when we go back into the secret room, that thing is gonna be waiting for us down there, and that looks so scary. Okay, listen boys, we've come all this way, so I think it's only right that we go into the room. I'm gonna turn around, and okay, boys, we are safe. There's nothing creepy sitting right there waiting for me, and honestly, if I saw that thing, it would probably scream, boys. But once again, this secret was fake, but our next one is definitely real because it says how to find this creepy doll. And if I were to take a guess, boys, if you've played Brookhaven before, you probably know about this creepy doll. But the first step of this one is to go to Lake Madison and enter the log cabin. Well boys, Lake Madison is just right there, and I'll enter the log cabin so I can see what the next step is. So then she enters the bathroom and jumps into the ceiling, and well boys, I'll just show you how this one ends. So if we go into the bathroom, jump into this part of the ceiling, we can enter this secret area with this creepy looking doll. And boys, I honestly wonder if a kid could have been like abandoned up here or something. But our next secret says, do not try this in Brookhaven, and apparently we're gonna learn how to spawn that thing into a house. Alright, so the first step of this one is to pick the new house and look for anything creepy. Okay, so I guess I'll spawn this house into the game, and so far boys, I don't see anything creepy inside of the house. But if I look at the video, there's like a creepy clown on the stairs or something. But boys, if I look over there, I think we're safe because I don't see anything here. So then he clicks the painting of a clown and goes to the master bedroom. Boys, I don't think this painting is a clown, bro. I mean, it's just like a bunch of random rectangles, but I'll click on it and then go to the master bedroom so I can see what the next step is. So then he sits on the toilet and clicks on his secret button. Alright, that is a little bit weird, but I'll sit in the toilet and then click this secret button, and I wonder what's gonna happen next. So then he types a code into the game and looks at the cameras. This is giving me flashbacks to the first secret, but this was the code that he wrote into the game, and I guess when you check the cameras, that thing's gonna spawn into the house. But listen boys, if I click the cameras, there's literally nothing inside of here. There's no clown in my living room, and in the video runs up the stairs and jump scares me in the video. Alright, well listen boys, there's absolutely no clown in my house right now. So once again, this secret is completely fake. Oh boys, what time is it? I was literally having such a good dream, but somebody keeps texting my phone, bro, and it looks like they're saying, hey Sleepy, I've been watching your videos and I have an idea for you. Okay bro, I'm gonna say, who are you? Why are you texting me right now? And it's literally 3 in the morning. Like boys, I just want to go back to sleep, but he just texted me again and said, I just found 4 banned scary Brookhaven secrets, and you should record a video about them because you'll probably get scared, and he sent me a link. Bro, are you serious? Listen boys, there's no way that Brookhaven secrets are gonna scare me, so I'm gonna text him back and say, bro, that's funny. No Brookhaven secret will scare me, and I don't care if they're banned. Well, he responded and said, okay Sleepy, I challenge you to test out all 4 secrets, and if you don't get scared, I will give you a prize. Well, with that settled boys, I'm going over 4 of the scariest banned Brookhaven secrets. Could they actually be this scary? Watch to find out. Well boys, I was having such a good sleep, but I just packed my bag and I brought these binoculars, a gun just in case, and of course, my handy dandy flashlight. So we're all ready to test these scary secrets out. And the first one says, do not try this alone, very scary. And apparently boys, this secret is gonna show us how to spawn that thing into the game, and that just looks so scary. But the first step is to go to plot number 24 and make that creepy house. Well boys, before we can do that, I need to get rid of my big premium mansion here, so I'll click this button to remove it, go to plot number 24 and make the creepy white house. Now boys, I'm not gonna lie, this house isn't scary at all, bro, because boys, this is like the brightest and cutest Brookhaven house, and it's literally so innocent inside of here, so I wonder what could be so scary. But then she changes the house color to black and types a code in as the house sign. Okay, I've never seen this before, but if I go to the house controls, I can click this to change it to black and click this to type the code in. So then she goes to the town hall and turns that switch on. Well boys, let's head on down to the town hall and enter this room that says electricity and power so I can turn this switch on and see what the next step is. So then she goes to the agency base and turns both of those switches to green. Well, boys, we'll head on down to the mountain, go inside here, and turn both of these switches to green. And boys, this guy keeps messaging me on Discord saying, Sleepy, I just wanted to let you know that you're gonna get so scared, and each secret that I sent gets scarier and scarier. Bro, that is such cap. I'm not gonna get scared. But then she goes back to the creepy house and locks the doors and closes the blinds. So boys, we'll head back to this totally not creepy house, open up the house controls, and lock the doors and close the blinds. Then she turns off all the lights and sleeps in the bed. Alright, so start with this light here, then we'll get the one in the garage, and I can't forget the ones in the bathroom, bro. And finally, this light here, so I can press E on the bed to sleep. Then she checks the cameras, and apparently, boys, when we do that, that thing is gonna spawn in and run inside of our house. Okay, listen guys, I'm a little bit scared right now, but I guess I'll check the creepy cameras. And okay, I don't see anything yet. There's nothing inside of my house, and all I can really see is myself laying on the bed there. But if I look at the video again, it runs inside, goes up the stairs, and jumps here to the end of the video. Well, boys, I'll check one more time, but I still don't see anything inside of my house. So honestly, I don't know if this guy's trolling me, but this secret wasn't scary at all. So I'm gonna message him on Discord and say, bro, that first secret you sent me didn't even work, and it wasn't scary at all. And he just messaged me back and said, that was just a warm-up, Sleepy. I bet this next secret will definitely scare you. Alright, I mean, it probably won't, but the next secret says, I found a new secret in Brookhaven, and I mean, there is like a scared emoji beside the house. So let's follow all the steps and see if this one actually scares me. So the first step is to go to house plot and pick that house. Well, boys, let's go to another house plot, click on it here, and spawn this house into the game. And bro, who's that? He said don't go in there, the house is haunted. Wait a minute, boys, you're telling me that this Brookhaven house is haunted when I've made it so many times and there's nothing scary about it at all? But then he goes inside, and wait a minute, do you guys see that thing? Bro, I swear, there was something in this window right there, and if I look at the video again, there's something creepy watching him. But boys, luckily for us, I don't see anything creepy inside this window. But then he grabs a flashlight and goes to the basement. Well, boys, good thing I packed my bag because I already have my flashlight equipped, so I can head to the basement and see what the next step is. So then he jumps through the wall, enters a secret room, and sees something terrifying inside of there. Okay, listen, boys, so apparently if we jump into that part of the wall, that thing is gonna be waiting for us, and that looks pretty scary. So I guess I'll just jump into this part of the wall. And okay, boys, I think we're safe because I'm not seeing anything in here. And if I look at the video again, it jump scares him and chases him with an axe. Okay, boys, well, we're 2 secrets in, and I haven't been scared at all yet. So I'm gonna message this guy back and say, buddy, these Brookhaven secrets aren't even scary, and they don't work. And he responded and said, Sleepy, I promise, if you do all 4 of them, you will definitely get scared. Okay, bro, I mean, so far your secrets haven't scared me, but the next one says, do not try this in Brookhaven. And apparently, boys, this secret is gonna show us how to spawn that thing into the game, and that does look pretty creepy. But the first step is to pick that house and look for anything creepy. So boys, let's spawn that house in, and I guess look for anything creepy, but I don't really see anything too scary in here. And if I look at the video, there's like a clown hiding in the staircase, but luckily, boys, I don't see anything here, so I think we're safe. And then he clicks that weird painting of a clown. But bro, what are these secrets? I mean, if I look at this painting, this isn't a clown at all, bro. It's just a bunch of random rectangles. So then he goes to the master bedroom and sits in the toilet. So let's head down here, boys, enter the bathroom and sit on the toilet. Then he clicks a secret button and types a code into the game. Well, boys, here's the button here, so I'll click on it and then type this code into the game. Then he looks at the cameras, and apparently, boys, when we check the cameras, that thing is gonna spawn into the house, and that looks so scary. So boys, I guess I'll check the creepy cameras, and okay, there's nothing in my living room, and I don't see anything around the house. So honestly, boys, I think that this is another scary secret that doesn't even work, because if I look at the video, it runs up the stairs and jump scares him at the end. Oh my gosh, boys, I feel like we've seen this one before, but I'm gonna text this guy back and say, bro, are you serious? Why would you send me these secrets when they don't even work, bro? And he said, Sleepy, just wait for the last one. When you do this secret, I promise you will definitely get scared. Okay, bro, I swear, these secrets are kind of making me angry because none of them are working. But the last one that he sent me says, scary secrets in Brookhaven. And I guess for this video, he's gonna show us a creepy secret room. So the first step of this one is to find an empty house plot and spawn the bakery house. So boys, go to house plot and scroll down so I can spawn the bakery house. So then he goes upstairs and grabs a ladder. Well boys, I'll head up the stairs here, go into my bag and grab this ladder. Then he places the ladder and enters a secret room. Okay, so I'm pretty sure he put the ladder down like somewhere right here. And if I jump up, we're in a crazy secret room. I mean, there's like a sleeping bag up here and these abandoned papers. And I guess, wait. Boys, what is that thing? Okay, nah, that is so creepy. Dude, what is that thing? Boys, I am getting out of here, and bro, it's chasing after me right now. Okay, I need to run. I am so scared right now, I admit it. Bro, there's something terrifying chasing behind me right now. I need to go, boys. How do I lose that thing, bro? Dude, he was right, the scary secret was the last one. Oh my gosh, boys, there it is. Okay, bro, I'm gonna go down here. I'm gonna go to the nail salon, and no one's still following me. Okay, run. Dude, this is not good. Like, how do I think I can get in my game? Boys, I'm so scared right now. Okay, I need to go. I'm gonna run up here, and let's see if I can see that thing anywhere. Oh my gosh, boys, it's running down the street. But I think we're safe because it's running past me. Well, boys, I'm gonna message my guy back on Discord and say, okay, bro, I admit it. That last secret was so scary, and I might have gotten a bit freaked out. And he responded and said, haha, Sleepy, I knew you'd get scared. That's why I put that one last, and you failed my challenge. Well, unfortunately, I did. So, boys, today I was just chilling when my friend messaged my Discord and said, yo, Sleepy, I just found a crazy new Brookhaven secret, and you should totally try this one out. Well, I messaged him back and said, okay, bro, but what is it? If it's cool, I can totally record a video about it. So my friend messaged me back and said, this secret shows you how to spawn a tsunami in Brookhaven. I've never seen this one before, and he sent me a link to a video. Well, boys, when I clicked on this link, I noticed something was off. This secret looked completely fake, and my friend is so stupid. So I messaged him back and said, bro, that is the fakest Brookhaven secret I've ever seen. Do you really think that actually works? And how could you be so gullible to believe that? But my friend responded saying, bro, I swear it works. I found a bunch more crazy Brookhaven secrets too, and he sent me a link to a bunch of Brookhaven secrets. Well, boys, this gave me an idea. I messaged my friend back and said, bro, I'm gonna record a video of all these secrets you just sent me so I can prove to you that they're all fake and show you how gullible you really are. My friend responded and said, okay, Sleepy, I bet they're all gonna work, just like they do in the videos. So, boys, with that settled, I'm gonna be testing out 5 of the funniest fake Brookhaven secrets so I can prove my friend wrong. Will any of them actually work? Just how fake can these secrets be? Watch to find out. Well, boys, it looks like another beautiful day in Brookhaven today, and I am so excited to test these secrets out. So the first secret he sent me says, do not try this in Brookhaven ever, try at your own risk. So I guess that this one is gonna be a scary secret, and apparently, boys, we're gonna learn how to spawn that thing inside of a house. So the first step of this secret is to find a vacant house plot and pick the modern creepy mansion. Well, firstly, boys, I should probably get rid of my house so I can spawn the modern creepy mansion into the game. Now, boys, I'm not gonna lie, I've never really thought of this house as being creepy before. I mean, this is like the most basic and innocent house in Brookhaven, and I wonder what's so creepy about it. But then he goes inside and locks his doors and closes his blinds. So I'll just head inside, boys, open up my house controls, and click this to lock my doors and close my blinds. So then for the next step, he goes to any bed and sleeps. Well, boys, I won't lie, there's definitely a lot of bedrooms I could pick from in this house, but I think I'll go to this one at the end of the hallway and press E on the bed to sleep. So then he writes a code into the game and looks at the cameras. Bro, are you serious? So this was the code they wrote into the game, and apparently, boys, we're gonna see that thing run inside of our house when we look at the cameras. So, boys, I'll click this to check the cameras, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't see anything except for me on the bed there. But if I look at the video again, it runs inside of his house, goes to the kitchen, and then jump scares him at the end of the video. Alright, so let me check the cameras one more time. And boys, did you see that? Something just ran inside of my house, and it's in the kitchen just like the video. Oh no, boys, where did it go, bro? It's inside my house. And boys, there it is. Okay, but listen guys, this is just my alt account in the game, and I want to see if I can troll you guys, but this secret is definitely fake, and maybe the next one will be real because it says, how to enter a banned house in Brookhaven. And boys, this is like the age-old question of Brookhaven, because everybody always bans you from their house, but the first step is to get banned from a house, and then make the same house. Well boys, let me just spawn my alt account back into the game, and I'm gonna give him a new fit. There we go, that looks much better, and then I'll get him to make a house so he can ban me and I can spawn the same house into the game. So then she locks the doors and closes the blinds inside the house and goes to the agency base. Alright, that is a little bit weird bro, but once again I'll open up the house controls and click this to lock my doors and close my blinds. Then I'll head down to the agency base and see what the next step is. Alright, so now you turn both those switches to green and click that note in the hospital. Okay bro, this is starting to get more weird, but I'll click both these switches, then enter the abandoned room and click on this note. And apparently boys, if I go back to the house, I should be unbanned. Okay bro, this secret was sus, but here's the moment of truth. If I look at the houses over there, I am still banned bro. So once again, this secret was completely fake, but I think the next one might actually work because it says how to find Mr. Brookhaven. And if you guys didn't know, Mr. Brookhaven was the old mayor of Brookhaven and he mysteriously disappeared. So the first step of this one is to go to the mall and then enter the movie theater. So let's head inside the mall and take a right here to enter the movie theater. So then she goes to the movie and clicks that light 3 times. Alright, well I guess they're playing Brookhaven Under Siege, but I'll click this light 3 times and see what the next step is. So then she leaves the movie theater and finds a secret card. Bro, no way, there's actually a secret card here, because boys, I don't see anything at all except for this popcorn, and if I look at the video again, she just like clicks the popcorn and finds a secret card. But boys, I'm not gonna lie, this one is already fake, and she went into her bag and grabbed this card here, but then she goes behind the modeling wall and puts the card there. I mean, technically boys, this is the same card that she had in the video, so if I go to the modeling wall and put the key card here, literally nothing happens, but in the video she finds Mr. Brookhaven. And boys, this was honestly the fakest secret yet, so maybe we'll have more luck with our next one, which says new scary secret, and I wonder what that thing could be bro. I mean, that does look pretty scary, but the first step of this one is to find an empty house plot and make that creepy house. Alright, so let's go to house plot 21 and make the creepy house right here, which I won't lie boys, this house actually is a bit scary. But for the next step, she goes to the hospital and clicks that note. So boys, let's hop inside the abandoned room, walk over here once again, and click the note. So now she clicks that red book in the library and goes back to the creepy house. Well boys, let's head to the library, grab this red book, and go back to the creepy house. So then she enters the secret room and sits on one of the chairs. Well boys, I'm sure you know this, but if you go into this bedroom and fall into this part of the floor, we can enter this crazy secret area. But I'll equip the red book and sit in this chair where apparently we'll see a code, and if I look over there boys, there it is. I wonder what this code could mean. But then she enters the agency base and clicks on another secret code. Alright bro, this is starting to get a little bit creepy, but let's head down to the agency base, and if we go over here to the right, that's the same secret code in the video. So I guess I'll just click it and see what the next step is. So then she goes back to the house and re-enters that secret room. Okay, so I guess we just activated something by clicking that code, but let's go back to the creepy house. And apparently boys, when we go back into the secret room, we're gonna see something terrifying down there. Okay bro, this one might actually be real, and I'm a little bit scared right now, but all I need to do is go into that part of the floor, and let's do it. And okay, I'm turning around, and boys, this one was fake too. There's nothing down here, but I won't lie, this one did have me a little bit scared. Now boys, the next secret says scary Brookhaven hacks you should try out. So the first step is to take out any car and drive to the graveyard. So I guess I'll pull out this wheelchair and let's ride it over to the graveyard. So then he goes to that gravestone and changes the name to Scary. Okay bro, so if we click on the gravestone, we can change the name, and I'm gonna type Scary. So then he jumps into it, and bro, what even is that? Dude, how dumb is my friend to have sent me this video, guys? I mean, that just looks so fake, it's honestly funny. But boys, let's hop in the gravestone, and there is nothing in here. But anyways boys, we just completed all 5 of the secrets that my friend sent me, so I'm gonna message him on Discord and say, okay buddy, I tried out all of your secrets, they were pretty funny, but guess how many of them actually worked? And my friend responded and said, Sleepy, I bet all of them worked, and and you have a bunch of cool secrets to show off, so you can just thank me later. Oh my gosh, boys, my friend is so stupid. So I'm gonna say, buddy, literally none of them worked. Those were the fakest secrets I've ever seen, and you're so gullible, bro. But anyways, boys, I'm gonna send this video to my friend, and I hope you did enjoy it today. If you did, make sure that like button and press subscribe. I'm gonna be dropping way more to the channel, but anyways, boys, that's it for this one. See you guys in the next one. Peace.